Hey guys, Running Kimono here. I hope you're all doing great. Today's video, we're going to talk about some 90% off clearance finds that I found at the Dollar General. I'll show you exactly where I found them and all of that great information. Shout out to Super Simple Saver over on Instagram. She posted this a couple days back and she was right on the money. Certain types of sun care like sunscreen, that sort of stuff, is 90% off. A couple of you were saying over on Instagram that you think that next week this might penny. It might not. My luck with pennies is that I barely ever find pennies. But where I found this specifically in the store is, right near checkout, they have this fancy little shelf with like seasonal stuff. It was right at the top with the other sunscreen. Not all of the sunscreen also is 90% off. So, the ones that I found, I only found 3 types. The Banana Boat and the Neutrogena was still full price. Hey, look but don't touch. But obviously, open up your Dollar General app and scan and see what things are ringing up for. Hey, it might even be 90 in your market, but not mine. So the first item is this guy. It's Studio Selection. It's an Ultra Sunscreen Lotion. SPF 50, 3 fluid ounce, and this was ringing up for $1.25. And I'll show you the specifics of that. Along with, I'm going to show you where to find the expiry date. And here's all the pertinent information if you want to open up your Dollar General account and scan this. One lady says she does it from her television. She'll play these videos on her TV and then just use her cell phone to, so stream it from your phone to your television, but just grab the barcodes from your app, on the TV screen. That's a really genius way. She was talking about that last week in the comments. I'm like, that's really smart. But as you can see, this guy is $1.25. I'll leave a video too at the end on how to use the Dollar General app to scan prices in case you're just not familiar with that. But yeah, $1.25 for this for 3 ounces. That's not a bad price point at all. And this is where I found the expiry date. So it expires in November of 2021. So that's where it is. So I would obviously look at all the expiry dates because sunscreen is one of those products. They might have a very short or a very long shelf life. Okay guys, now this was probably my favorite find of all of the sunscreen. It's the Studio Selection Sunscreen Spray SPF 70 9.1 ounce. So it is a bigger container of this. It's sealed at the top. So, people haven't been using this all summer long to, throw sunscreen on themselves. And here is the UPC if you want to scan that at home to see if your local store might have it. I even went into the sunscreen area, like where they have all the lotions, and all of that stuff was ringing up full price. So finding it at the front of the store in that special shelf, that's where I hit the mother lode today. But these were like 80 cents. I mean, come on. So it's $8 original price. And this is where you're going to find the expiry date. I can't stress it enough to look at all of what you're buying because you don't want to buy something that's expired or will be expiring in December or something like that, or November. And then the final item that I found is the NOAD. So this is quite a bit like a stick of deodorant. It's that same sort of style that you just like push up the SUNCARE and then just put it on your skin so the application's a little easier. And this guy was 60 cents, so not the worst price. And there was I think about 30 of them. I grabbed 10. My husband uses a lot of this, especially when he's working outdoors in the summer months. So I did grab quite a few because this is one thing I absolutely hate paying $6 for one of these. And he goes through quite a bit. So this was a really great find. And it's for, if you sweat a lot and that sort of thing. And the expiry date is right here. And I can't stress it enough. Double, triple check every expiry date because the worst thing is if you would buy this and it expires, say, November of this year. This is a good 2 years before this guy expires. Okay, guys, so I was in and out of a lot of Dollar Generals last weekend and today, and I was specifically looking at the clearance sections because I find it kind of perplexing how the last time they had a sale, 70% off for the clearance merchandise at maybe 3 stores in this region. If there's 100 stores, I mean, it's a very small amount. And most of you didn't even get to participate in it. It was just summer stuff that was on clearance. and stuff that, you know, it's not the clearance section stuff. And that's what we want to pair it with manufacturers to get the biggest savings. But I did notice a pattern at every store that I visited, the ones that were not participating in a clearance event. The clearance merchandise that they had, guys, a lot of it was very plentiful, like really plentiful, and it was staged beautifully. And I'm going to go through some of the specifics of the items I was seeing at multiple stores. And I did the math where the last time they did this here where I live, where they had a 70% off event only at a couple stores, it was 5 weeks later that they had a 50% off event with clearance merchandise that everybody could participate in, or most stores. So I know that's really strange, but according to my math, it should be either the last week of October or the first week of November. Fingers crossed they do this 50% off event at all the stores, because their clearance sections are looking especially thick. I mean, it's a lot of the same merchandise at all these stores, and they're staging it where it's looking very, very plentiful. So I'm thinking, if I was a guessing woman, I mean, this is all speculation, but I think the next 50% off event will be end of October, early November. I hope so. I hope so. And this last slide, so these are all different stores, guys. I just went to the clearance section and snapped a quick photo, and I'm seeing some stuff that's across the board at every single store that they have been pulling certain items, throwing it in the clearance section. And I can't even give you guys matchups right now, because 4 weeks from now, what manufacturer coupons will we have digitally or from inserts? It is unknown. But if you want to nerd out with me and like just do your homework and walk by the clearance section, if your stores look like any of the last 3 slides that I showed you, maybe it's worth doing, you know, some clearance shopping at the next one. And I, of course, will, you know, let you guys know like what I'm finding and matchups and all that stuff for it. It's just a different type of couponing where you can get stuff really inexpensive, and it's practical stuff for the household. And it's just the pattern of this. Like, I've been doing this clearance stuff long enough to know how things look like before a clearance event, and it seems like the same stuff unified is being staged in one location of the store. So I really, really hope, again, this is all speculation at this time, but from when we had it 70% last time to when the 50, it was exactly 5 weeks later. So I'm just going to show you some slides of items that I'm finding an abundance of at stores near me. And the first one is this multi-surface cleaner called Mean Green. So, I mean, it looks pretty intense. At 50% off, this guy would be 90 cents during a clearance event. And I mean, like, that's a really good price point, especially because cleaner is so really, really hard to find lately. This huge 100 fluid ouncer of the Clorox multi-surface cleaner 2, this is $4.50, so it would be $2.25 at 50% off. So some very deep savings on cleaner, sponges, stuff to do cleaning. That's specifically what I'm trying to stock up on. So this sort of stuff, I would buy all of it. Okay, so the L'Oreal Elvive, Aveeno, Dove, Garnier Herbal Essence, and that charcoal toothpaste, those at every store, I was finding it in the clearance section. So I'm thinking, just the way they have it staged, like something is up. Either that or they're just messing with me. But this L'Oreal Elvive specifically, so between now and then, guys, I mean, if you're running into Peely coupons or if you see digitals, load them. Don't even question. This guy would be $1.80. This guy, at different stores, it was different prices, but it would be like $2 and some change for these makeup wipes. At the 70% off event last weekend, it was like $1.12. This guy, it's another Aveeno product. It would be like $1.80. It's some sort of like lotion or something like that. The clearance stickers were pretty righteous on this little box. And then this guy I saw in abundance of at every store. It's the Black Charcoal Shampoo by Herbal Essence, the BioRenew line. So yeah, I think that, you know, if there's going to be a coupon, these matchups at 70% off were for last weekend, so they're no longer available. But this at a 70% off store, it's just a little bit more savings, but at 50% off still, it can be a really great deal with manufacturer coupons. So definitely look for this product. I mean, I'm just all about patterns, guys, and like there's something up right now. Like this is just a lot of stuff to be all staged in the same place at multiple stores. This guy at $2.70, there's always a coupon for this product. It would be $1.35. And then these shampoos, I think they're $3.60 a pop. So they would be $1.80. There's a dollar coupon on the Dollar General app. You know, it would be 80 cents after that. The 70% off cost, again, it's at very selected stores. And I did this matchup for last week, and I'm just too lazy to go in and redo all the math for these screenshots. I just want to give you guys visuals of things that you should be looking for. Just walk down the clearance aisle. This at every single store, there was tons of different types of bars. And like, this is, I think, what is it? $2.75? $1.37. It's obviously cheaper at the 70% off sale, but like that's still a great price point. Pairing it with coupons, it would be fantastic. This guy would be $1.57 at 50% off. There's always some sort of Garnier coupon floating around, so yeah, that would be nice. And there's both the shampoo and conditioner of this oat delicacy, and lots of stores had like a ton of this, and at the 70% off store it was 95 cents. So with the dollar digital, I don't know if it's still around, 5 cents of overage. And for a lot of us who go really hard on the sale, that's what we're looking for, is items that's kicking back overage. So even if you find peelies or hang tags or manufacturers from your inserts, just hang on to them, because this might be a really great event. And then this guy, which is the Colgate charcoal, would be $2.25. Ooh, that's still kind of a bit. So there would have to be some sort of like major coupon to go with that. But we'll have to wait and see. But you never know. Sometimes there could be a really high value, like, 5 off of 3 or 4 off of 2. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, this potentially can be something. And we have $1.87 for the Febreze plug. Unfortunately, that 5 off of 2, nothing was attaching to this guy the last time, but I am finding this plug at every single store, and there's a ton of it. And then if you like a little bit of fanciness, this guy would be $1.80 with the Unstoppable Febreze. This has a very strong throw and a very strong scent. It's very nice. Maybe there'll be a dollar coupon or something like that, dropping it down to 80 cents. So these razors by Schick, like look how many this one store had. $2.70 with a $4 coupon, that would be $1.29 of overage, and the same thing for this guy. So there's been a $3 peely over at Walgreens. So like, if you had one of those, even, it would be a free item for 30 cents of overage. And then there was tons of this product, and it's like a knockoff of the Downy, but it's the Dollar General fabric softener. So this would be $1.80. So still a really great, if you're doing a 5 off of 25. So guys, again, a clearance event somewhat in the air. I was just snooping around at various stores today, and like all the clearance sections really seems like there's some sort of staging going on. So I'm thinking, like, fingers crossed, within 4 weeks we get another clearance event, because it is my favorite one to shop. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys!